Now to the tight ends, and I like David Njoku. Now, I get it. The Browns have all kinds of question marks in terms of their offense, but Joe Flacco is going to be the starter. And when Flacco and Njoku played together in 5 games in 2023, Njoku had 390 yards and 4 touchdowns. And I think the Browns are going to be playing from behind in this game, which is a good thing for the pass catchers. So start David Njoku and go with Tyler Warren. I really like the rookie. This is a guy who I have ranked at the back end of the tight end ones this week. If you watched him in the preseason when he played, he was getting a lot of looks, and he's going to stay on the field for all 3 downs. And Miami's defense, they have plenty of holes in the back 7, and they also allowed more than 13 points per game to tight ends last year. So I really like Tyler Warren as a potential number 1, not only this week, but throughout the course of the season. Tight ends that I don't love this week, well, let's start off with Dalton Kincaid, he's in a rough spot this week against the Ravens. Their defense was middle of the road against tight ends last year, but it still held Kincaid to a combined 11.8 fantasy points in their 2 matchups, including the postseason in 2024. And Kincaid's also failed to score more than 9.3 points in 8 of his 14 home games against AFC opponents. So I'm going to fade Kincaid. I'm also going to fade Colston Loveland. And listen, this is a guy who's got limitless upside. But in week 1, against a defense that's pretty tough against tight ends. In fact, they only allowed 3 touchdowns at the position last season. And I feel like Loveland is someone I want to sit and see what happens. Also, keep in mind the Bears have a lot of mouths to feed. So Loveland might not see enough targets to be a fantasy relevant tight end in week 1.